Let's go with that one. All right. So that answers the first question. Yes, there'll be a replay. So we'll make sure we get that out to you. Hey, everyone. Great to see you. Thank you so much for joining us. Let me know if you can see and hear me. Just drop a hello in the chat. Let me know that you've got me. We are going to be running this live this morning. So morning in Australia. So it's just gone 7 a.m. over here in Australia. Heather's in the house. Let's just do a quick roll call. It's amazing to see some great friends here, some old-time clients, some incredible people that have been with us for a while. I saw Mr. Eric Yalen pop in, which was amazing to see, mate. Haven't seen you for a while. Andre's here, Angela, Brent, Carlos, Charlie, Chris, David, the other David, Dora. Amazing to have you with us. Eddie's here, Eric, as I said, Farad's here, Heather, Hilda, JB, Kevin, Jeff's in the house, Laura, Leo, Lucas. What are we? Man, it's popping so quickly. Michaela, Matthew, Nathaniel, man, guys, I'm only up to the P's. Parag, Paul, Roxy, Toria. Toria's here. Oh my God, so great to see you, Toria. Tom Clark's here. Tony, Urkash is here. Man, Wayne is here. Oh, the room is scrolling so fast, guys. So great to see you, Toria Avant. So nice to have you in the room. I just remember hanging out with you while you were kicking your feet outside of the Dallas room there. That was amazing. So guys, we've got a couple of hundred people coming in the room. I've got some clients here, which is absolutely amazing. John's in the house. So great to see you guys. Thank you everybody for jumping in. Jared Holmes is here. Huge fan of Jared's work, running Boulder Digital. Great to see you, man. Thank you so much. Wow, we've got a whole bunch of people coming in, guys. For those of you who are already paying white label suite customers, everything that we're about to talk to you guys about, you already have. You will get as part of your membership. Keep your wallets in your pocket. This is a promise that we always make to our white label suite crew. When you're a partner with us, when you're a paying client with us, everything that we release is already yours. So great to see everybody here. I might call on a few of you though, just to give us a little bit of feedback about what it's been like to work with us. So David West, I can see you smiling there. We might get you to pop in, and Tori, it was so great to do your event with you. So we might shout you out as well. Dora's been with us for a while. Just amazing to see you guys. Thank you so much for jumping in. All right, we are going to have some fun. I've got my chief of everything in the house, Mr. Kyle Hendricks. Kyle, if you want to turn your camera on just for a second and give us a wave, that'd be amazing. Kyle is, as I said, Kyle is our chief of everything. He makes the whole show run. We couldn't do what we do without him. So huge shout out to Mr. Kyle. Great to have you with us. He's going to be manning the chat for me as well, letting people in. We had over 250 people registered for this event. So I think it's going to be a busy one, which means I'm going to try and keep up with questions. And I will do what I can in that space. Somebody just said Memorial Day, amazing, and honoring the Memorial Day. Thank you so much for reminding me that as well. Great to have you with us. And, guys, you've taken your time out to be here on Memorial Day, which I really appreciate as well. It is no secret that the entrepreneurs use holidays to catch up. So appreciate you spending that time with us here. Let's get into it. Let's jump in. We've got just people jumping in left and right. So we'll try and keep up, but I'll leave that admitting everybody into you, Mr. Kyle, just for a little bit. And let's start the show. So here we go. Guys, is this coming up on the screen? Who can see a big white square with the Freedom event? David, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Amazing. Alexander, great to have you with us. Alexander just said, thanks for inviting me. You're welcome, man. Great to see you here. As we have a few more people jumping in the room here. So great. I'm just going to let one of our legendary people who I've just seen pop into the chat box jump in and let their audio kick in, and I'll do a personal welcome to Mr. Steve Rosenbaum. Steve, I hope your audio is working by now. Thank you so much for jumping in, my friend. Great to see you. Steve and I have been friends for a long time, and I saw his email to his group promoting this event. Steve and I were sitting next to each other in an event not so very long ago when it was actually 2020, just before the lockdown happened. And we actually talked about the fact that this was the time for us to put our big boy pants on. Thank you, Steve, for popping that out to your crew yesterday as well. All right, let's go. We are live. Who asked if it's live? Is it live? Farhad, it's live. It is. If you're watching this on a recording, let me say this. It is currently 5 p.m. New York time on Monday, the 27th of May. If you're watching that at any time after this, it's not live, but we're still going to give you everything anyway. So listen up. If you're here live, Well, if you're here live, we've got some pretty cool stuff, which I'll talk to you about in a second. Who'd like an Amazon gift card? Just give me a 1 in the chat box if you'd like an Amazon gift card, because we're going to be giving those away during the call. 11111. All right, cool. So we've got some people who are excited to get the Amazon cards. All right, fantastic. If you're here live, you're going to be able to get those Amazon gift cards. If you're watching this as a recording, that's the bit you missed out on. All right, but you're still going to get all the other good stuff. So stick around. All right. So guys, as we're approaching 100 people in the room, this is fantastic. Thank you so much. We are going to jump right in. So 4 minutes past the hour, 5 minutes past the hour. Let's jump in. Anybody who's late, you get a note. We'll see you in the hall in detention. All right, let's go. So welcome to the Freedom event. I am so excited about putting this together. It has been years in the making. And I'll just give you the world's quickest history so that we can bring up to speed. Since we opened the doors to White Label Suite in 2021, we've shown over 2,000 agencies how to succeed and get fast returns with their white label software, right? We've also evolved from the feedback of our clients to the system that we have today, where we can point to the exact steps needed to duplicate that success over and over. That's my business partner, Johan, on the screen right there. And where Johan is right now is actually a testament to the Freedom business, right? Eric, I'm so glad you got your camera on, man. It's amazing to see you. And I'm glad that your health is doing well, mate. Great to see you. So Johan's position right now, somebody just said in the chat, you're absolutely right. He is walking across Spain. He's doing the 700 or 800 kilometer walk with his dad. He's away for 8 weeks, and his business will be bigger when he gets back than when he left. Who'd like to take 8 weeks off and have a bigger business when they get back than when they left? Because that is literally a testament to the Freedom business that we want to be building, and that's why we're here. So Johan is currently doing that walk and sending us pictures every day, which is fantastic. So we absolutely want to endorse that that's happening. But you'll see Johan on the trainings. You'll see him popping into the rooms and saying hello. He is the master networker and the king of making deals happen. So it'll be great to see what he can come up with. He was talking to somebody who was doing 450 billion, who was walking next to him on the Spanish Trail. 450 billion. No wonder they can take the time off to do the walk, right? You got to build that Freedom business. All right. Anne says you can't hear me. I'm so sorry to hear that. Can somebody just reply to Anne to maybe pop her speakers up? If you guys can hear me, just reply to Anne and say, hey, Anne, it's all working. It's all good. All right. Let's keep going. All right. So let's jump into this. I want you guys to stick around on this webinar. For those of you who have been with me on webinars before, you know I tend to go off on tangents, and today will be no exception. All right. And David said yes. All right. It will be no exception. I will go off on tangents today. So it will take a little while. All right. I'm going to try and make it entertaining. I'm going to try and keep it interesting for you guys, but I'm also going to bribe you to stick around. So I want you to stick around. And every time you see this little image up on the screen, it's your opportunity to win a $50 Amazon gift card. All right. And if we hit 100 participants, which we're at 99 right now, I'll bump that to a $100 Amazon gift card. All right. So anybody that should be on this call that isn't, go and get them, because then we just double everybody's gifts, right? So we're at 99. I'll tell you guys when we hit 100. There's a couple of AI recorders in there. So I don't know, like if you guys want to set your AI to spend your $100, then, you know, that's okay. We'll see what I can come up with. So I am going to bribe you to stick around, right? Because we are going to be selling something on this webinar. I don't want to like hide away from that for any second. We have created a system and we are going to be making an unbelievable special deal. I'm going to be teaching you guys as we go, but I don't want to hide from the fact that there will be something for sale on this webinar. So I'm going to bribe you to stick around because we believe after years in the trenches that we've created something freaking amazing and it's worth sticking around for. So stick around, number one, because we're going to give away Amazon gift cards and we're at 101 participants. So we're going to give $100 gift cards away a few times during the call. So stick around for that. And we are also at the end of the call, going to be making available our next steps playbook. All right. And Mr. Kyle, can you just privately send me the link to our playbook and I can make sure that we pop that in there as well. Because that piece I didn't add to my slide. So I will need to get that off you. Right. So I am bribing you to stick around. We are going to make this a Freedom event. Let's get into it. On our call today, First things first, we're going to have a quick mental health check, right? I'm serious because, like, are we crazy? All of us here on this call? Hell yeah, we are. But we're going to have a check on that and just make sure that we're crazy for all the right reasons. We're going to look at the true value for an entrepreneur. And I've already mentioned it. And in fact, it's the title of the event. All right. We're going to really look at what that means and why it's important. Okay. We're going to have a look at the uncomfortable truth. This is going to make all of us squirm. And in fact, when I was going through this slide deck with Kyle and with Johan as well, when I got to this slide, everybody went, "Ooh, not sure if you should do that." I am sure. I am sure. It's an uncomfortable truth. But as they say, the truth shall set you what? The truth shall set you free. Exactly right. The truth shall set you free. So we're going to go through that. Steve, I saw your message. You're amazing, bro. Thank you so much. And Jared, thank you so much to have you. Great to have you with us here. Again, I'm a big fan of both of these gentlemen. Incredible. All right. We're also going to go through the proven roadmap to breaking through. Now, when I say proven, we have got literally hundreds of testimonials on this call, on this program. We have shown the way. So it has been proven. And finally, we're going to show you the system that allows you to build a true freedom-based business. All right. Just over 100 people on the call. All the way through today's presentation, I'm going to be showing little snippets that have come back from our members. All right. I'm going to be showing little snippets like this one from Calvin, who said, "I'm super freaking excited. I just used White Label Suite to get in with a funding partner that's super picky. I showed them how I'd be generating some of the leads. And by the end of the Zoom, they were literally begging me to be part of their partner program and asking me if I'd be interested in generating leads for their company directly. I had C-level execs on the call, director of marketing, director of sales, to name a few. I killed that stuff. This is a 6 to 7 figure partnership. Excuse me while I shed a thug tear, right? I'm going to be sharing little stories like that all the way through because I believe that's what makes this, I don't know, real, right? Real. People literally changing their lives of what we're doing. And I'm so excited to share it. So hopefully that's okay. I'm going to be doing that a couple of times. I'm also going to be sharing a little time with a real special guest. We'll get to that in a bit. Right. Virtually a special guest. Right. So let's kick this off with a quick mental health check. Are we freaking crazy? This bunch of people, these entrepreneurs, these hustlers on this call, are we crazy to be doing this? Guys, can you just do me a favor? Drop in the chat for me. What are you here for? What are you here for? What brought you to this call? What made you say, this is where I want to be, right? And what is the reason that you wanted to be in business for yourself? And of course, let's kick this off the right way. All right, let's kick this off the right way. This is the first opportunity. We're going to give away a $100 Amazon gift card. All right. I want you guys. So again, I'm bribing you guys. I want you to participate. Okay. I want you to jump in the chat and tell me, what are you here for? And what is the reason you got into business for yourself? And we're going to pick somebody at random and we're going to give away today's first $100 Amazon gift card for those of you who are answering. Now, Mr. Kyle, one thing I didn't count on was the fact that 100 people won a $100 Amazon gift card, and my chat is scrolling hard. But I'm going to read off a few. So Chris McNabb, with a heck of a lot of exclamation points, just said freedom. All right. Farhad said, "I'm here to learn how to run a reliable affiliate management system." Amazing. Okay, cool. Brent, to learn something new. Time freedom, says Nick. Finding leads, says Bashir. To learn something new, says Dustin. Eric says, "I'm here to reconnect with Walt." Dude, I love you, man. Thank you so much. Next time I'm in Vegas, you and I are hanging out. I started a business to help others. Time freedom, learning and knowledge, freedom, learning to do the things smarter and grow my agency, 12X. I love that, Jody. That's specific and I love it. Here to create a legacy for our kids. Oh, Roxy. Oh, absolutely. Time freedom, 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 freedom. More travel, thanks to White Label Suite. Freedom, says Ryan. Man, I can't even keep up. I'm here to learn how to use White Label Suite. That's probably the only one I'm going to disappoint you with. We're going to give you like a heck of a lot of stuff, and the learning how to use it, we're not going to cover on this call because everybody be yawning. All right. But we've got everything ready for you in the back. So that's the one we're not going to go. Pick me, says Elder. Yeah, all right. Trying to be free from corporate rat race and buy my time. Wow. I need to get my agency launched in earnest. Tony, I hear you. To do more automation with lead gen, says Gabe. All right. Rightio, Will, to get yourself out of the dumps and start growing my business for my family. Hell yeah, you're in the right place. All right, Matt says, my wife had a stroke, so I'm assuming you want to help her get through with the financial stuff. Wow, I can't even read this one. To leave something for my loved ones, time freedom, need more leads, freedom, to create home-life balance with work, says Preston. Let's go. Here to help my mom, learn how this can help, learn your lead system. Wow, guys, I'm just scrolling through. Take control of my destiny. Benitha says, I want to get clients. David says freedom. Oh my God. I'm going to just choose somebody random. I'm just literally scrolling through. I'm going to grab somebody right here and I'm going to go, I'm just scrolling my mouse wheel up and down. And I'm just going to choose somebody. Well, I'm actually just reading it. I want to retire my parents' time and financial freedom. Do you know what? Let me here for the dose of Walt, says Brandon. I love that, man. Thank you so much. Let's go. I'm going to go with, let me just grab David West. Let me just grab David West. David West just won our $100 Amazon gift card. The first for the call. So David, do me a favor. Send a private message to Kyle. So go into the chat, send a private message to Kyle and include your email address. All right. And we will make sure we get a $100 digital Amazon gift card to you straight after this call. Now, guys, let's put some love out into the world. For those of you, I know that everybody else is going, oh, it wasn't me. All right. And I want you to turn that around a little bit because what you put out, you get back. All right. So give David a big shout out and say congrats, because that puts the love out into the world. And we still got more Amazon cards to give away. And I want to give it away to nice people. So be nice. Say well done to David. And David, props to you, man. We love you. Thank you so much for being part of our world. And guys, do you know what's really interesting? There was a heck of a common thread in that little piece of feedback. You guys all jumping in and giving love to David. I thank you for that. Congrats, David. Spend that on something fun, man. All right, spend that on something fun. We'll send that straight out to you. Dave, did you give me a thumbs up? Did you send that to Kyle? Yep, fantastic. All right, we'll make sure we get that to you straight after the call. Beautiful. There was an amazing thread there, you guys. And that thread really brings me to this point. And thank you for endorsing it. If you'd said something different, I probably would have had to change my whole pitch. So I'm really glad that it was kind of like common. The true value for being an entrepreneur. The true value for being an entrepreneur is freedom. Is freedom. I've been an entrepreneur for the last 15 years, which means I haven't worked for someone else for a decade and a half. During that time, we've had great times. We've had really amazing times where we built out, incredible recurring income and life was great. And I have to tell you, we had hard times, like real bottom of the barrel, scratching for food, hard times. Like pause for effect, because it was real. Where we had to, oh man, I'm getting tears as I say it. We had to choose. We were telling our kids sitting at the dinner table, no, mum and I, we ate earlier. No, we had dinner earlier in the day because that was all we had, right? So I understand. But let me tell you this. I picked up my kids every single day from school. On hard days, I've been able to just go for a walk around the block with my wife. When holidays came, I didn't have to ask permission, right? And even in those hard times, I wouldn't trade my freedom for a single freaking dollar. It's the value of our lives, you guys. And as Dan Sullivan says so incredibly well in his book, 10X is easier than 2X, I highly recommend it. There are 4 freedoms that we all work for. The first one, freedom of time. Johan, I can't believe you're joining me on this call, brother. So nice to see you. Johan, as I mentioned, is the epitome of having a freedom business. He's doing the trail right now with his dad, taking 8 weeks off, and his business will be bigger when you get back. Freedom of time. I just want to be able to spend my time doing what I want to do. Freedom of money. I want to be able to spend money and have the freedom of money, which leads to number 3, freedom of relationships. I actually want to be able to spend the time with the people that I want to spend my time with. Be that your kids, be that your friends, your networks, your community, right? Which leads to the 4th freedom, freedom of purpose. Being able to live your life with a specific need. I wouldn't trade a day of it for the hardest times that we ever had, all right? Because this is the true value of an entrepreneur. Just give me a 1, guys, in the chat, if this is valuable to you, if I'm talking to the right crew. Give me a 1 if you're valuing this stuff. I want to see those ones just scrolling like we got 100 people on the call. Let's make that chat box scroll. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Freedom. Freedom. Sing it loud. Right. And in that pursuit, if you're a pretty typical entrepreneur, you would have tried a heck of a lot of stuff. Right. What have you tried? What have you tried? Just type me if you've tried any of these. Who's tried affiliate marketing? Who's tried, selling products, getting commissions, doing all that kind of stuff? Who's tried that affiliate marketing? Give me a me if you've done that. All right. A couple of people have tried affiliate marketing. Amazing business, right? I've made a couple of $1 million from affiliate marketing. It's been amazing, right? Good way to go. Still do. Just extra, says Eric. Yeah. Affiliate marketing. Who's tried content creation? Being a YouTuber, creating an influence, building an audience. Who's tried content creation? Anybody tried that one? Say me if you tried a content creation. Yep. Me. Yep. Couple of people, right? We've chased a few different things. Who's tried drop shipping? Who's got hold of an Amazon program and tried that whole drop shipping program? Anybody done that one? Me. Yep. Cool. Who's tried network marketing? Who's tried any of the network marketing companies that are out there? Anybody got that one? Yep. Me. Yep. Few of those. Me. All right, cool. Who's tried running an agency to achieve their freedom? How'd that work out for you? Anybody? Give us a me. 1. All right. Give us a 1. All right. Who's tried this one? Who's tried white label software already? Who's tried? Yeah, me. 1. Me. All right. See, guys, all of them work. The problem is all of them work. Every single one of those methods of achieving a freedom-based income work. You might even know people who've succeeded in that. All right. And if that wasn't true, your Instagram feed wouldn't it be filled with pictures like this? All right. Or like that. Or like this one. All right. I didn't even have to search very hard for these. I just went on to Instagram my first scroll. But guys, I want to do this face to face. So I'm just going to stop my share for a second. And I hope you guys can see me. Wait, let me do this one. Am I on like a big screen? Are you guys seeing me big right now? I don't know. Yeah, David says you see me big. All right, cool. Let me do this face to face. Social media is a highlight reel. All right. Social media is a highlight reel. It's the guy going, yeah, baby. But it doesn't show the 3 years to get to that shot. Social media is a highlight reel. And yet we judge our lives by it. It doesn't show the struggle. And the struggle is real and genuine, right? I promised you guys I'd go off on tangents. Social media is a highlight reel of other people's lives. And when you hit your straps, I have no doubt you'll be posting that shot too. And I endorse you and I love you for it. But don't let what you see other people's highlight reel be the destiny of your life, right? Because it's genuinely a highlight reel. It doesn't show the struggle, right? Important to realize that there's more to the story. So social media doesn't tell that full story, and yet we live our lives by it. We judge ourselves by it. And that's probably one of the harshest things as an entrepreneur, is that we judge ourselves by that highlight reel. Man, why can't I do it? Come on, man. It must be, everybody's doing it. They don't show you the struggle, man. Right? But it's real. And again, when you guys hit it, I want to see those shots, right? Because I know what it takes to get there. I really do. Let's keep going. So if it's true that these systems work, and they do, we all know people who have made it in any one of those fields, right? Why do most of us feel like this? And again, I want you guys to type a me, a yep, a yes, a one, just a hell yes. If any of these resonate with you, if those things work, why do we feel like this? Let's see if we can get a few. I'm totally lost and I don't know the next step. Anyone? Just type me, one, yep. All right. What about this one? I don't know how to build an offer. Was that my next one? Yeah. I don't know how to build an offer. And by the way, all of the little comments with people saying this came from like the quickest search in the GHL group of all time. All right. I want you guys to know that it's not a struggle that you're facing alone. It's common, right? So who feels like they don't know how to build an offer? We're trying to make sales, but just can't get people over the line. What about this one? I don't know how to price it. Do I go the 97 a month? Am I trying to do the 14.90? Well, I just don't know. Who's got this one? Give me a yes or a or a yep, right? How do you do that? I don't know. I don't know who to sell to. I don't know how to choose a niche. I'm like bouncing all over the place. I go down this path because somebody said it was great, and then that one, and anybody just go or yep. Yeah. I don't know how to sell. Man, this is a big one. The people that have had drilled into them all of their lives that salespeople are the enemy. And so when they're facing a customer, don't know how to do it. Anybody? I don't know how to sell. I'm a great, hardworking, passionate individual, and I just clam up when I get across from a client. It's killing me. Anyone? What about this one? I really battle with the tech. Anybody there? Anybody going, oh man, I just like getting bogged down with the automations and the funnels and the forms and oh my God. Yep. And the biggest one of all. Who's got this one? I'm so overwhelmed. I just don't even know what to do. Give me a one or a yes or a me, if that's you. Yeah. It's completely overwhelmed. Eric, when you, I remember a conversation about white label when we had Comet Suite as our GHL agency brand. And you said to Johan, actually, you said, I can buy GHL from anywhere, but I buy it so that I can connect with Walt. And I appreciate that, man. That was really important to me. I'm techie. Like, I get this shit. I understand it. And guess what? It took me 3 months to be able to navigate my way around GHL. Like, I know this shit. I live it and breathe it. I just put a little expletive if we ever release this as a podcast. I'm sorry for that. Right? I try not to swear. But I know this stuff and I struggled. Right? Can you imagine how difficult it is for people who are just coming into this role? Man, it's so crazy. I'm so overwhelmed. That I don't even know what to do. Like, I hear this all the time, you guys. I hear people say to me, I've got so much to do and to learn that I'm just trudging and my money's going down. I'm so freaking lost, right? Exactly. So, guys, who's feeling a little bit depressed right now? Right? Like, who's been with us for the last 30 minutes and we're just like, yeah, well, I didn't come here for a slap, man. All right, so let's get positive again, and let's give it away another one of those $100 Amazon gift cards. Who wants an Amazon gift card? Just give me if you want an Amazon gift card. We'll give you $100 Amazon gift card. We're still at 100 participants, by the way. So I don't know who's like hanging on, to make sure we're giving away 100 rather than 50. But if there's anybody that should be here that isn't, go and get them so we keep that number up, right? So I want you to type in the chat box. And again, we're going to do this on a random. We're going to give away a $100 Amazon gift card. And I want like a little bit of a pause because it's going to take a little while to get this in there. What's the biggest problem that you faced? And what do you feel is the way that you can fix it? Like, I know you're going to have to type quick. All right. What's the biggest problem that you faced in your freedom business? All right. Mark says time. I'm going to read as fast as I can. Content, mindset, who to target, confused with the program, tech overwhelm, can't do everything myself, confusion about the process, getting more leads, organization, freedom, says Chris again, part-time job, persistence, launching, finding clients, self-sabotage, distracting from so many contents, tech challenges, need an outsourcer. Latoya says self-sabotage, rent and bills, just doing, scaling, fulfilling, squirrel, I love that. Hiring a team, right? Time to build. Clients, says Kirk. All right. I'm just going to choose somebody random. If you want this $100 Amazon gift card and you haven't typed anything yet, you better do it. Fear, says John. Interesting. Moving the goalpost. Me, says Elizabeth. Interesting. Prospecting. Having a system, says Latoya. All right. Moving goalposts. Tech challenges. Keep going. Finances, says Will. All right. Let's go. Setting priorities. All right. Cool. Okay. I'm scrolling. I don't know if you can hear my mouse, but it's clicking as I'm scrolling. I'm scrolling, and I'm stopping. And I'm choosing Latoya. Ladies and gentlemen, Latoya just won a $100 Amazon gift card for just being involved in this. Latoya Clark, amazing to see you. And thank you so much for jumping in. Everybody give some love out to Latoya. Latoya, same instructions as David as before. Please send a private message out to Kyle in our chat. He's our head of everything. He's going to take your email address. So make sure you get an email address there to Kyle. And Latoya, spend $100 on Amazon on something fun. All right, have some fun. Guys, that's how easy it is here. Like, come on, get involved, have some fun, and we're just going to give away some cash, right? That's fun, right? It's fun. Way to go, Latoya. Thank you guys for giving some love for Latoya because we want to make sure we've still got Amazon cards to give away. You want to make sure that the vibe is good, right? Let's go. So we know what the biggest problem is. You guys can face it. You've seen it, right? So now it's a little bit of, unfortunately, this is the one, as I said, that Johan and Kyle kind of went, I don't know if you should do this. Well, but here's the uncomfortable truth. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Right? We've been doing it wrong. I'm sorry. The truth shall set you free. The truth is, we're doing it wrong. We've been doing it wrong. And I'm saying we have been doing it wrong. Because I have to tell you, as a co-founder of what is now my greatest joy and a true freedom business for me, we're doing millions of dollars and I'm working less than I ever have before. There's a right way and a wrong way. And until you click it, until you crack it, you're doing it wrong. I'm still doing it wrong. I'm still learning. Don't let me be the sage, right? I'm learning every freaking day. What's amazing now is that I have the time to learn, which is just incredible. And again, big, huge props to you, Mr. Carl. If it wasn't for you, this wouldn't have happened, right? But wow, guys, we've been doing it wrong. We've been doing it wrong. But here's the thing. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's not like, stop, listen to me. Face the screen and listen up. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. It's simply a missing step that hasn't come into your world in a way that made sense yet. Right? It's not a conspiracy. Right? It's not a conspiracy. It's not the world is against you. I can't move that off my screen. Sorry, Mark, I just had a thingy pop up about a summary thing, but I can't move it off my screen. All right? It's not a conspiracy.
We can't see it until.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Hey, Mr. Johan. Great to see you, bro. Guys, it's not your fault. We've been doing it wrong, but it's not your fault. It's just a missing step. It's one piece of information or a system or a little key that unlocks it. It's not your fault. And to explain this just a little bit better, I want to introduce virtually a special guest for a few minutes. Who knows this guy? Who knows who this guy is? Give me a one, or just type his name in the chat if you know this, right? Yeah, all right. For those who don't know this guy, the Hormozi, all right? This is Alex Hormozi. He is the CEO of acquisition.com, all right? And to give a little bit of weight to this man, on a recent talk that he gave, he had a couple of slides. So this talk's on YouTube, right? You can, and in fact, the talk is so impactful. It's probably the most important hour that I've ever spent. I didn't spend an hour. I spent half an hour because I watched everything at twice speed. But it's the most important time. So like, we've made sure that this YouTube video is in our members area because it's so important. But on that particular talk, to give a bit of a weight to who is this guy, he has been able, so this is from his slide deck, right? He's been able to take home more in a year than the CEOs of McDonald's, IKEA, Ford, Motorola, and Yahoo combined. And he didn't do that once. He did that every year for the last 6 years when this was recorded, which makes him what? Legendary. A freaking legend, right? Which means that, again, these are from his slides, resulted in a $200 million portfolio and $100 million net worth by age 32. Now, just exactly the same as the scientists who said the human body can never break the 4-minute in a mile. And then somebody did it and everybody went, oh, you can do it. And then like 20 people did it the year after. What's amazing is if somebody can do it, anyone can do it, right? Because he's not a god. He's just a guy. And he follows a system, right? So I just wanted to add a little bit of weight to who this guy is. And the point I'm trying to make is that it's not your fault. There's a piece of missing information that hasn't come into your world in a way that's made sense yet. And to explain that better, I've just got a couple of minutes with Alex. So let me just make sure I've got this going on because I want to make sure you guys have got this. So I just have to optimize my sharing for video. All right, let's hear from the man himself.
The second is why new stuff is making you poor. And this is especially relevant for everyone here. Part of this, again, was inspired by the conversations I was having last night at Yogurtland. So thank you for everybody who showed up for that. This is also how not to get leverage. And I felt compelled to make this because I hope that some of you identify with this, because I would bet that the majority of you are doing this. How not to get leverage. There are 5 pieces to this that I want to break down today. Number 1, uninformed optimism. Number 2 is a story I'll tell you about a construction buddy of mine. Number 3 is something I call the magic wand story. Number 4 is half-built bridges. Number 5 is the woman with the red dress. You're like, I have no fucking clue what that means. You will. So let's start with uninformed optimism. Who here has seen this? This is stages of change, stages of transition. Anyone seen this chart before? Okay, cool. Not a lot of you. Perfect. So there are 5 steps, and I remember the first time I saw this, it changed my life. Whenever you're analyzing something new, who here has had a buddy tell you about something that they're doing and they're making a lot of money doing it, and then you immediately feel shitty about what you're doing and then think, I should get out of my opportunity vehicle, go over here and do what they're doing? Who has felt that? Thank you. Everyone has. The reason is because we're at step 1, which is uninformed optimism. You don't know enough about what they're saying. They're just giving you the highlights. They're giving you the Instagram reel. They're not giving you the real. Yeah. Once you decide to get out of your little vehicle and then go over there, then you tell your buddy, you're like, hey, why am I not making money? He's like, oh, well, there's like 100 other fucking steps that I didn't talk to you about in the beginning, but like, and it's actually nearly impossible, and I got really lucky that one time. And now all of a sudden it looks like all the people at your old job are making more money than you. But yeah, let's keep doing it. So you move to stage 2, which is informed pessimism. You are now aware of the shit that is involved to make the money that you want in this new thing. Now you think, okay, this is probably the worst part. But then time elapses, and it's still shitty, and you still haven't made money yet. It blows more now because you have invested more time and still have 0. So your actual output to time is lowering, which is why it's so painful, which is where people get into the crisis of meaning. Why the fuck am I doing this? What does money even matter anyways? You know what, I'd be happier if I just spent more time with my kids. You change your goal because you encounter difficulty. And so what happens most times is that people then crash and burn. I'm gonna skip one forward and then I'm gonna come back because I want the visual to work the way I want. Fuck it. Okay, so if you're at the crisis of meaning, this is where most people offshoot. What happens here, where that 4th dot there on the bottom, if I were to cross it out and write uninformed optimism again, that's what most of you do. You find about something cool. Informed pessimism, it kind of sucks. Oh shit, it's way harder than I thought. Uninformed optimism, I'll try something else. And then you do it again and again and again. And the difference between video games and real life, where you face the boss and you can't pass the level until you beat the boss, is that when you die in the video game, you restart a few seconds later. In the game of entrepreneurship, you start years later. This is why people don't progress. They keep fighting the same boss. They can't learn the same fucking lesson. They keep losing. And I'm saying this because some of you, I heard at Yogaland, and I know that that's representative of other people here, you keep fighting the same boss, and the boss is being able to stick with it. Is getting through, in different charts on this, the crisis of meaning is also called the valley of despair, is getting through. From there, you get into informed optimism. You figure out that little thing, you're like, I had to do this one thing, and then this started working, and then, you know what, I found out I could clean the list through this tool I found on the internet because I joined this forum, and they started doing that, and then all of a sudden my pickup rates tripled, right? Or my response rates tripled, or my throughput on my website went up, whatever it is, right? And so you have to get through that piece. Then you get to informed optimism, and then number 6, you achieve. And then all your friends are like, yo, what are you doing? And you're like, oh, I got this thing. And then all of them come, right? That is where most people start something new, over and over and over again, and they don't learn the lesson. And so this is what their life looks like. Over and over and over and over again. Who here has more than one business in the last 24 months? Be honest. Thank you for being honest. I appreciate it. First thing, it's normal. I had 9 businesses and I was broke. So I say this with the pain of experience. I'm not saying this to be on a pulpit. I'm saying it because the faster you can get through it, the faster you will start making money. You have to beat the boss. Everyone thinks the grass is greener, but the other side's still lined with shit. So, like, that's why the grass is so green. There's shit everywhere. I have a CFO who's been with us for a long time. She went through all of our exits last year. She's probably almost 60. And she has this saying, she's like, it's all shit. Doesn't matter what business it is, they all got shit. She's Southern. And Suzanne's awesome. But it just always reminds me of this, is that there's always shit. And whenever we're starting something new, we encounter something that we didn't know before, and we're like, oh, this makes this shittier. And then we think, well, are we going to jump out? No. Well, this is new information. Great. We're more informed. Fantastic. So that is the thing number 1 that is keeping you poor, uninformed optimism.
All right. Who resonated with that? Who resonated with that? Yeah, guys? Truth, says Jody. Absolutely. Yeah. So nobody says it better than Hormozian. I don't want to take anything from him. That talk is on YouTube. As I just said, that makes so much sense to me. I asked Kyle to include the entire clip in our members area because, like, it is absolutely pinnacle. Guys, it's not your fault. There's a piece. Do you remember where he said, you know, that little piece before the, oh yeah, that's right. There's like a whole bunch of stuff. It's that, oh yeah, yeah, I forgot to tell you. Like there's actually like that whole couple of steps that you need to go through. This happens every day. It's not just in entrepreneurship, right? In employees, I see this all the time. Like, I used to work in the hospitality industry, and I used to say things like, you know what? We've got a really great training program here. It's called Deep End. And if you'd like to just go and serve those tables over there and look after those people, I'm sure you'll get over it. Right? It's that, oh yeah, it's success amnesia. Success amnesia. We actually forget what it takes to move through. Here's what it looks like in the non-entrepreneur world. The store manager says to the new employee, so welcome aboard. You're going to love it here. I became a store manager in just under a year, so you've got a really bright future. Let's start out the right way. Today, can you please set up the new display in the shop front window, making sure our top 3 SKUs have the ideal merchandising positions, and then jump into the tills and cash up so the person there can take a break. And once that's done, run the profitability report for the day and pass it up line. Just let me know if you get stuck. Yeah? And that leaves all of us going like this. The version of that in the entrepreneur world is, yeah, all you got to do is pick up a thing, create an offer, create a funnel that optimizes itself to a self-liquidating ad spend, and then drive your customers through an automated follow-up sequence to a self-playing webinar, and then deliver with white label support. Oh, yeah, what? Sorry, I missed the bit after the bit where you said good morning. Right? Anyone? It's not your fault. There's a piece of the puzzle that just needs to click. So I want to tell you the story. We went through the valley with white label software as our opportunity. We worked out the little steps. We became informed. And we said, this sucks, right? Like I said, it took me 3 months to understand GHL, even how to drive the sucker. We had that crisis of meaning. And we made it. We actually made it through. We did it with white label software. We made it through to the point where we built to 50K MRR. That's monthly recurring revenue. And when we worked it out, we actually did it in 90 days. Right? Thank you, Ernie. Ernie says, well done. Give him the love. We made it through that valley. And when we unlocked it, we went, man, that was actually simple. Damn, it wasn't simple. It was just one real piece that we were missing. And when we opened up that piece, everything changed, right? We got there in 90 days. We did a little post in the GHL group with like 50K MRR in 90 days. 273 people commented on that post. Tell me, which is how White Label Suite was born. I watched it happen, says David West. Thank you, man. Right? We made it through that valley. So why did we, like everything else works, why did we choose white label software as our path? Because the answer was, it was in our knowledge, it was within our knowledge, and gave the fastest path for us, right? We chose this specific path because I knew about it. I've done everything, affiliate marketing. I've done network marketing. I've done, I haven't done drop shipping. I've done the try to be an, I've done it, right? I've done it, but it was white label software that made me go, yep, can do that. Let's stick through it. And we unlocked it. So while all of the other paths work, our focus has been here on this one. We took a path and struggled, and Johan on the call with me, Johan will remember that in our first 6 months of business, we brought only 12 clients on board, and we were charging $297. Holy crap, $297 a month. We brought on 12 clients in 6 months. This is literally the bottom of the valley of despair. This was that point where we're going, what the heck are we even doing this for? And then we made one change. And as a result, we've built a multi-million-dollar freedom-based business with white label software. And importantly, and have taught countless others to do the same. David West, our absolute key, 23 leads. That was the thing that changed our world. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. We built a multi-million-dollar business where my business partner right now has taken 8 weeks off. Amazing. And his business is going to be bigger. He can see it every day. He logs into our account. Like, our business is bigger every single day, right? So we made it through. So we chose white label software white label software for a few reasons. Number one, it's the minimal investment for an uncapped return. That's freaking amazing. Where most of the time to create a corporate level software program costs $1 million. Like you can go and do that no code stuff and like bang something out and maybe get lucky. But if you're building software at any kind of level, you got to kind of think it's $1 million before you get tried, tested, and proven. You don't have to pay that with white label software, right? With white label software, the support infrastructure is already in place. That's amazing. The market fit is proven without you spending your ad dollars. Oh, hallelujah. All right. There's no test and guess. You don't have to kind of figure it out. It's done for you. The marketing collateral is available. Like, it's incredible to be able to just launch with done for you marketing. It's amazing. The niches are proven, right? You don't have to even find out who buys this stuff. It's already in play. There's also playbooks, templates, blueprints. That's why we love white label software. All of that stuff is there. It's absolutely awesome. So there's still a piece missing, all right? There's still that piece missing. All of that stuff is great. That's the informed pessimism, right? It's all there. But this is why we love white label software, because almost minimal cost, uncapped return. You can build and scale without impacting your time. I didn't put that one up there. But when you've got a recurring income software business, you can build as big as you want without any of the time restraints. All right. And again, I keep popping these little stories up. All right. I'm going to pop in these little stories up because it's important that you understand that it's not just me saying this stuff. Right. So we took the path, and then we duplicated what worked. We documented it. We mapped it out, and we taught it to others. That's where all these little stories are coming from. And then based on real feedback over the last three years, we fine-tuned it, right? We've absolutely fine-tuned it. And that's really cool. So then we wanted to prove that it wasn't a fluke, right? And we helped people get their very first sale. Matt says, I got my first client last week. Yeah, baby. We help people get corporate deals where they were banking big, booking appointments and filling their calendars. We help people do that. We helped people land multiple clients in a week. How many do you need to get that freedom? How many do you need? We help people get multiple in a week. We help people get multiple in a day. All right. 2 licenses sold today. How did it go? It was the easiest sale ever. Who wants to say that tomorrow? Anyone? Just say me if you'd like Betsy's story to be yours tomorrow. Me. Let's see. Let's get that chat rolling, guys. Who wants to have a couple of sales tomorrow and have it be the easiest thing ever? Uh-huh. You got it. Boom. We had our first demo. It was automated. Gareth, first client on board. I haven't even set it up yet. Literally, Gareth made his first sales within 24 hours. And then I get asked this a lot, right? Oh, yeah. Sure, Walt. Why would you teach me? You're on this amazing thing. Yeah, uh-huh. Why would you teach me? Because just like GHL have done themselves, we have structured our business so that the more people we help to achieve, the faster our company grows. We've structured our business in a way that the more people we help to do this, just like GHL, the more people we help to do this, the better we do. So how cool is that? Our mission is to enable 1 million entrepreneurs to live their best lives and achieve freedom for themselves and their families, right? And we've structured our business in a way that the more people we help do that, the faster we grow. Zig Ziglar. The more people, you can have anything you want as long as you help enough other people get what they want. And we've built our business that way, deliberately, right? So, oh yeah, why would you teach us your secrets? Because it helps us. That's what we're doing, right? Any of our clients that are in the room, like I just saw David just posting, that was amazing. Thank you, man. David just posted there, I've been with you guys since the beginning. Does any of our existing clients that can testimony to this, just drop it in the chat. We'd love you for that. That'd be amazing. Oh yeah, guys, for those of you who joined late, any of our existing paying white label suite clients, we are going to have our special offer at the end of this, but you guys get that included. Like that's part of our promise with white label suite, right? Once you're in, you're in, right? So this is why we teach it. This is why we teach it. So guys, I want to ask you guys a question. And I know you guys can feel this Amazon card coming because it's time, right? It's time. I want to ask you something. What would things be like for you if you could solve that big roadblock you mentioned before and achieve that freedom? Guys, I'm going to go through this a little bit slowly, but get ready because there's an Amazon card coming up and I want you guys to type something. So I want you to really think about this. It will be life-changing, says Ryan. What would your life be like? How would your money be different? How would your money be different? I want you to think about that just for a second. Like, just really think. How would your money be different if you could solve this issue? Yeah? How would your time be different? How would your time be different? How would your time be different for you? How would your health be different? How would your health be different if you could solve this problem and have a true freedom-based business? How would your relationships be different? Guys, I want you to think about this really. How would life be? So I want you guys to type this in. When you can create a true freedom-based business that allows you to have the income and the time you're looking for, what would your life be like? And yeah, let's give away a $100 Amazon gift card to celebrate this, all right? Let's give a $100 Amazon gift card. I'm going to choose somebody at random, but I want you guys to type in, what would your life be like? Jared, I love White Label Suite, the community, and the fact that I'm helping business owners build their platforms. Thank you, Jared. I love you, man. Thank you for dropping that in. All right. Guys, let's win a $100 Amazon gift card right now. How would your life be different? What would your life be like? Let's have a look. So much less stress, says Elizabeth. Life would be a lot better. Matt, I hear you, man. Peace, says Phil. Ahmed says, spending time with the kids, not worried about the kids' future, more happy, more healthy, more time with my kids and family, the ability to pay it forward, says Ernie, be a game changer, less stress, more travel, more time with the family, retire my husband from his corporate job that he hates. Let's keep going. My whole life would change. Less stress, says Eric. Less time on the computer while helping even more businesses. Better health, says Phil. Spectacular, says Matthew. Building a legacy for my family. I could work on my music, says one, what I really love. Help other musicians. Less stress, better health, better mental health. Freedom like Johan's got right now. It's not about the money. It's more about the quality of life, says Paul. I'd finally retire, says Lucas. More money to give, family time and travel. Guys, this is what we do this for. Have purpose, less anxiety. My purpose and why would be achieved. It would be great, says Kirk. I'll train for a triathlon. It'd be the icing on the cake for my wife and I. I'd be able to buy the home, finally growth, retire my husband, free to do what I dream of. I love what I do. It's more than I want to give back. It'll change my entire life forever. This is why we became entrepreneurs. Every one of those answers, I am feeling it like never before. And Kyle, when you and I get together and we talk about the fact that we're here to help people achieve this in their life, and we spend hours thinking about how we can do it, this is why we have those conversations. And again, I'm tearing up. Because this is exactly why we do this. Every one of us, to achieve a better life, to have the freedom we've always wanted, to help the people that we care about, to create a legacy, to leave something for the kids, to finally retire, to get out of the stress, to have less mental health issues. This is why we became an entrepreneur. And this is why we've decided to build our business around the helping factor that makes that a reality. I want to choose somebody at random, guys. Thank you so much. It's just seriously like hitting me hard. I'm scrolling. All right, I'm scrolling. Who wants a $100 Amazon gift card? Let's go. $100 Amazon gift card. We're going to give this on random. Here we go. Go, 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 go. Scroll and stop. We've got Roxy. Roxy, you just won a $100 Amazon gift card from us as our gift. Thank you so much for participating. Guys, give it up for Roxy. You know how it works by now. Give it up for Roxy. Roxy just picked up a $100 Amazon gift card. Roxy, thank you so much for contributing. Please do a private message out to Kyle. Let him know your email address so that he can organize that $100 Amazon card right to you straight after this call. Thank you, everyone. Hey, give it up for, look at the love, you guys. Celebrating other people's success. This is the way we love it. Congrats, Roxy. Absolutely amazing. Guys, I want to thank you for participating. This is about life, you guys. This is not about anything less than that. Let's keep going. Thank you so much. What would your life be like if you can unlock it like we've done? So I've got just one question for you guys. Listen up. Will you let us help you? Will you let us help you achieve that dream so that we too can succeed right alongside you? Will you let us help you? If you will, if you're saying yes to that, then I want to introduce you to the White Label Suite Freedom Program. The White Label Suite Freedom Program. Just like Jay, we signed up 2 clients in a week straight off the demo. Stacy says, I love working with White Label Suite team on my business. I'm held accountable. They provide exceptional training on their software. They go over and above with the innovative solutions. They love listening to ideas, collaborating them into solutions. It's the ultimate win-win-win. Will you let us help you? Will you let us help you? Because the White Label Suite Freedom Program is a customer-driven, meaning direct from feedback. It's a customer-driven freedom plan to build and enjoy freedom-based businesses with white label software, regardless of what that software is. I need to be clear. This works with High Level. It works with our own white label lead generation program. It works with EL Messenger, L Messenger from CloudKey. It works with UpHex. It works with Play. It works with any of the other software. It works with white label software. It's a framework that you can deploy at any time. As Rob says, blown away by the value proposition you offer and the success formula spelled out in just the first set of training I received. I'm so glad to be part of this, although I feel like I'm late to the party, Rob. We're just getting started. Just getting started. So this works with absolutely any white label software. You can deploy this over and over and over again. This is the freedom plan, you guys. So we're going to start you off with the success amnesia antidote. Right? Remember that Hermosi just talked about that a few moments ago. It's that, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. We backtracked over 3 years. We documented the steps to ensure that they are specific. And so step 1 in our Freedom Path is our Freedom Path workshop. All right? We're kicking this off next Monday for our members, anybody that's involved. On day 1, we're going to cover white label software success, building the business that you actually want, the infrastructure and the setup, and how to beat overwhelm. Day 1. And underneath what I've written is all the recordings and the templates of everything that we go through will be included. All right. Day 1, this is our success amnesia antidote. Day 2, we're going to cover niche selection, how to choose them, how to plan for them, how to create your offer and pricing, how to create lead magnets and automate your payments. Day 2, right? Building the foundation. And we're going to do this in a way that's proven to beat overwhelm, right? So next, we're going to cover let's make sales. Let's get selling. We're going to cover the secret sales process of 8-figure earners. And I promise you it's easy. You can do it on a napkin, right? And the bonus sales accelerator that's literally made me personally millions of dollars. All right. We're going to cover that on day 3. And then day 4, we're going to generate leads and we're going to show you what is the fastest step to a sale and how to deliver that without killing yourself with time. Like I said, standing here today is true testament to the fact that we now have a freedom-based business, right? This is step 1 of the Freedom Path. Step 1. So we kick off the Freedom Program with the workshop. And before we even get into the rest of the stuff, who already knows that this will be the kickstart they need to move forward with creating freedom in their lives? Just say me if you already know it, just based on the workshop, right? The first part of our Freedom Path program is our workshop, kicks off next Monday. Who already knows? Ryan says me. Jeff says me. Who else? Who already knows that this is the thing they need? Rebecca, yes. If you're a white label suite customer, you already will have this when we kick it off next week. Me. Look at that, you guys. Like, let's just get going. Absolutely me, says Lucas. Let's go. So as soon as we finish our workshop, we're going to get into our fast client challenge. This is 5 days, 5 steps. We're at the end to have a customer, a paying customer. 5 days, 5 steps. We're going to give you guided training and accountability. We'll help you create the digital assets that you need for long-term income, right? We'll create funnels and lead magnets with you and show you how you've got those already built out. We'll create autopilot appointments and sales for you that you can roll out again and again and again. So as soon as you go through the workshop, we're now into our fast client challenge. We want to make you money in your bank. That is our challenge, all right? We normally charge to run that challenge for people. It's included in our Freedom Path because that's what gets the momentum going. All right, who's in? So, but if you think we'd leave you there, oh, you don't know us. Because we don't want to leave you there. We don't want to leave you there. We're also going to include a full year's access to our lead generation program. And 12,000 credits, which means 12,000 of your ideal leads in your funnels once we help you out, right? A full year's access. Instantly find your ideal target market, engage AI to create powerful ICP suggestions, that's ideal client profile suggestions or niches, enrich every lead with social media, create AI introductions and summaries, pre-screen your leads to ensure market fit and make sure you're not wasting your time in your calendar, and instantly sync with GHL and all your campaigns, a full year included. What's the good of having a business if you don't get anybody to turn up and look at it? So we're going to include our lead gen software for you. And drum roll, please. It wouldn't be the white label freedom program unless we also gave you a full, unrestricted white label license to that lead gen tool as well. Literally your own instant white label software in a box. And of course, as we know, leads are the hottest market there is, right? So we're going to give you full unrestricted white label license to that tool. All right. And as these guys have said, Philip said, the guy purchased right on the spot. I didn't even need to demo him after I emailed him. He was just ready to go. The program's amazing. Abdul says, I emailed 3 of my top clients. 1 responded, 1 scheduled a demo. I managed to get through the demo and just focused on the lead gen. And they signed up for $297 a month. And I'm still on my free trial. Well, yeah, baby. All right. We're going to also include the snapshots that made us famous. The 20 lead system is the playbook that we went from 0 to 50K MRR when we unlocked it. We're going to include it as a snapshot for you guys, as a template pack where you can literally roll it out. And in our workshop, we're going to show you how to do that. We're going to show you how we're going to do it. All right. We're going to give you the fast sales snapshot, the entire done for you system to have your new white label software business up and running instantly. And don't forget, this is for any white label software. You can deploy it over and over and over again. All right. And it works. And it works. Brand new here, but I love the system. All right. Started implementing, got my first appointment, roll in. Right? So this is what's in the white label freedom program, the Freedom Path workshop. Those 4 days specifically, how to build it, what to create, how to sell, what infrastructure you need, how to beat the overwhelm, the step-by-step plan. It's that informed position that we talked about. We roll you straight in to the fast client challenge to get your first client within 5 days, to run through the exact steps you need to put money in your bank. We give you the exact 20 free lead system and fast sales snapshot that have made us and our clients millions of dollars, right? We give you a full year access to our lead gen tool with 1,000 leads per month, right? We'll give you white label rights to that leads program, which is a total value of $5,649. $5,649 is our total value there. So your investment is $1,497. Stick with me. Stick with me. Your investment is $1,497. And you can pick it up at that link. Stick with me though, because I want to see if I can make that better. So your total investment is just $14.97, and you get a complete white label software with that and the Freedom program to help you unlock freedom for the rest of your life. But let's just dive into that a second. Let's just look at the white label piece for a minute. Just for a minute. Just let's look at the white label piece. And yeah, I'm going to show you the lead gen software in just a sec. Let me dive into the white label piece, because this is the Freedom piece, right? All right. If you sold just one account at $4.97 a month, just one, not one a month, not one a week, just one. If you sold just one account at $4.97 a month, you'd be bringing in $59.64 in annual revenue. Who could do with an extra $5,000 this year? $6,000 nearly. If you brought in one client. Now, who thinks they could bring in one client? Give me, just type the word, the number one. If you could bring in one client, one. Give me a one if you could bring in one client. And for those of you who don't believe it, meet Mike. Happy to be here. We just signed up today. And my business partner, Teresa, has already sold a $500 a month client. White label suite is amazing. Huh. Could you bring in one? So what if you decided to go crazy and really chase that freedom that we've been talking about? What if you could sell a lead generation program only for $7,500 like Lindsay did? Would that change things? Would that make life a little bit different for you? What if you could sell a lead gen system for $7,500? What if you could make $5,400 in your first week like Scotty did? $5,400 in my first week. What if you could bring in $6,500 like Wilhelmine did? Remember that 4-minute mile? Could you bring in one? Could you bring in two? Could you bring in 10? All right. In fact, so it's the lead generation program that has already changed so many people's future. You're able to target the leads. You're able to generate them for people. It's the fastest way to sell GHL. Wait, whoa, pause. Oh, hello. Hey, hang on a second. What? It's the fastest way to sell GHL? Uh-huh. It's the fastest way to sell. Why? Because as soon as you generate leads for a client, you can plug in any system on the back end and they love you for it. They don't care about what the system does. They just want more business. And the lead generation is the key. It's the fastest way to sell GHL and any other service that you offer, right? It's the hottest product to sell to every niche. Doesn't matter if they're an accountant, a chiropractor, a roofer, a private school, a gym. It doesn't matter. Everybody wants more leads. It's the hottest product to sell to every niche. It's the door opener. We teach you how to offer free lead generation to sell millions of dollars worth of software. It's the door opener and it's the deal closer. It's the deal closer because you can literally say to a client, if I can bring up those ideal clients on the screen right now, would that be valuable for you? It's the door opener and the deal closer. So do you want to check it out? I'll give you the whirlwind version of the lead program because it's so important. I'm going to just jump over here and give you guys a quick tour. Yeah. So let me just grab my browser window. Here we go. All right. So the lead program allows you to find your ideal leads in any scenario. So I can come in and literally search for my ideal leads in a second. So I say, okay, cool. Look, you know what? I'm looking for a business coach. I want to sell to business coaches who live in Miami. All right. So I want to sell to this type of person in this particular business. And I'm just going to drop them into a list I've already got here. All right. And I can find my ideal clients in just a few seconds. Here they are. Boom. Okay. I can get as narrow or as broad as I want to go. I'm starting to bring in their business name and reputation and website and phone number and their business address. Well, that's not where the magic is. All right. That's literally just the starting point, because as soon as we're bringing these businesses in, we're going to work enriching that data. So if I grab one of my lists here, we're starting to bring in things like their employee count. So maybe I only want to do business with companies that are 50 employees and above or 10 employees and above. I got their employee count here. I've got their website. I've got the technology that the website was built in. I've got all their socials. So I can literally message these guys on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, X, YouTube. All right. And of course, I've got their email details as well. Every single person, their phone numbers, who they are, where they work, if it's available. All right. So all of the, we only find what's there to be found. So sometimes you're going to not find those details, but if it's there to be found, we find it. So now we're finding all of the email information for all of the ideal clients that you're looking for. But that's not all we do, because we've got AI built into the program. We literally say, what do you do? What do you sell? What does it do for people? Where can people find out more about you? This is just demo data that I've loaded in here, but let's check this out. When the system knows what you are, AI kicks in. So now I can come across to my data that I've just run, and I can do things like, okay, hey, go and do me a little summary on this particular company so I know how to sell it to them. So I just ask AI for that. Generate a summary. All right, go for it. So it's going to generate a summary of that particular business, and it's going to show me all about them and who they are and who they work with. And it's going to give me that summary. All right. So it's going to show exactly who that company is. We'll say, oh, that's great. But what if I wanted to send them an Instagram DM and I don't really know what to say? Well, I can actually, I've set one of my, my prompts up here. So I can come in here and I can say, okay, generate for me an intro. And in fact, do it as a, let me do, I think I've got one here. Do it as an Instagram DM. All right. I love this one. I've got this one inserting into our leads. It's, I call it the I noticed prompt, right? It's, I noticed this about your business, and it's all 100% personalized to everything. I noticed that your business is uniquely positioned in the real estate industry as a high-end luxury property specialist, right? So I can insert that as an opening paragraph. It shows that I've done my research on the company. I haven't just reached out randomly, and every one of them is personalized. So let me try another one. Let's do the I noticed on this particular real estate agent, right? So I notice your business operates in the real estate industry with special focus on property sales, lettings, and mortgages. Notably, your site boasts an impressive user-friendly interface, all right? So if you want to change any of those prompts, you can do that here in our fine-tuning section. So you literally come up here and you can change the prompt. You can ask AI to actually create the prompt for you. And on that, when we know what your business does, you can actually even ask AI to tell you who you should be targeting. So using our ICP suggest function, it says, okay, you should be reaching out to marketing departments and operations. You should be looking at sales and IT companies. You should be focusing on business owners, CEOs, sales directors. You should be selling into hospitality, real estate, e-com, and top company size. You should be looking here. So AI is literally helping you find your next customer. Okay. And it says here, I should be focusing on CEOs. Well, how do I find them? Let's do a people search and find CEOs. So I come in here and I go, okay, find me everyone who's a CEO and they live in London, right? So let's find all the CEOs in London. But that's not where we just stop. That's not how we actually limit our searches. Let's have a look. Let's find everyone who's a particular job title, who's at a particular management level, who has these particular skills, who's been in the business for this many years, has this many employees or above, has this amount of turnover, okay? So find me all of the people that have got $1 million to $3 million turnover and have been in that particular location for that amount of time. All right, cool. Now we got them. Here is our people coming back in, founder and CEO. We know that they're in the right space. All right, we can go straight across to their LinkedIn profile, and we can dive right into who they are and what they do. And of course, we can let the AI enrich that data in the back end. This is why this particular tool is such a freaking hot deal. All right, this is why, because it's amazing. And this is why it's the door opener, the deal closer. You actually get complete white label rights to that program. It means that you can sell it unlimited times. You can sell it for your own subscription business, okay? And I just want to show this for you guys because this is a little bit of feedback, 30 seconds worth from a few customers.
White label suite.
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 Label suite.
White label suite
is amazing.
Over $700,000 worth of annuity.
This week I have 9 meetings booked.
Predictable way of meeting clients.
Conversion rates massive.
For our clients, probably millions of dollars worth of sales, utilizing the tools of White Label Suite.
Definitely recommend them.
The boys over at White Label Suite are the real deal.
I highly recommend White Label Suites to anybody that is interested in leveling up in their business.
So, creating a freedom program with our white label program. Your investment's $14.97. The link is on the screen there. I just dropped that into the chat as well for everybody if you want to just click on it. But stick around. Like, we're not done. Who wants me to make the deal better? Guys, who wants me to make the deal better? If you want me to make the deal even better, I want you to type in a 1 right now. Me says Matt. Who wants me to make the deal better? 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. All right, here's the link. I just want to make the deal a little bit better for you guys. So we're going to give you the workshop, the step-by-step plan, the challenge. We're going to give you our own software, the snapshots. We're going to give you the white label license to the software. All right. Everything that we've talked about already part of the deal. But of course, there's a ton of, it wouldn't be a webinar if we didn't have a ton of bonuses as well, right? So let's do it. Let's give a couple of bonuses here. Bonus number one, to complement your white label license to the lead gen tool, we're going to give you, check this out, you guys, the exact ads, scripts, social media posts, PowerPoint slide decks, call recordings, and systems that we've used to personally sell over $1 million of this software, right? We literally give you the exact sales framework so that you can go out and make sales within an hour of starting with us. And your investment's still $14.97. But we're also going to give you a complete white label sales presentation. Who'd like me to do the selling for them? Yeah? Would you guys like me to actually sell this for you? I'm pretty passionate about it. So we give you a complete white label sales presentation, unbranded. So you put your own brand on it. We give you with transcripts, with no audio, so you can voice it over. We give you subtitles. We give you the whole lot. It's a complete done for you white label sales presentation. So you can just send it out to people. Hey, I've got this new leads tool. Do you want to check it out? Send them a video, get signups. That's literally how Brad Elias made his first sales inside of 24 hours, right? The complete white label sales presentation. And your investment's still $14.97, right? Bonus number three, we're going to give you a full set of white label, that means unbranded, support and tutorial videos, and a white label knowledge base for your clients. That means when you make a sale, all of your support and tutorial and all of the questions that your customers might ask you that you don't have to know about are all included in the white label program, right? All included. And your investment is still $14.97. So just those three inclusions alone add $29.91 to the price, right? But your price is still $14.97. Your investment is $14.97. But do we just leave it there? Like, do we just leave it there? Hell no, that's not what we do. Every single week, we got your back. Ask us anything you need. We have live Q&A every single week, live training calls every single week, get live advice, accountability, growth. We have a full team and a community to support you. We're not just going to leave you there because our success is based on your success. So we're going to force you to make money. How's that for a good deal? Right? We're going to make sure that we're there with you. But of course, there's a lot more to running a business than just what we can teach. So we've created all of the SOPs that help you run a successful business. You can literally roll these out to your team and it will cover things like scaling, how to do particular business steps within your system, right? There's over 60 documented agency SOPs that are part of our white label suite freedom program, all right? And your price is still $14.97. The mega bonus, our closed door masterclass vault. This is where we have online marketing legends with sales strategy, mindset, goal achievement. You get the whole lot. As Jess said, not going to lie, these talks have been incredible. I haven't even used the leads yet. The talks alone are so worth it. Once I suss the leads, it's fire, baby. Who'd like to spend an hour with one of the world's best YouTube marketers, one of the world's best Facebook marketers, who'd like to learn how to triple their sales in 90 days? All of this is in our vault of experts, all right? And your price is still $14.97, guys. We're going to give you a done-for-you GHL knowledge base that's continuously updated. So you don't even need to have support for GHL anymore. A complete Q&A searchable knowledge base that's updated immediately, installable straight into your GHL platform. You get that for free, right? We literally give you that as part of our freedom program. So we know we want to help you make sales, and GHL is a great way to go. You don't have to sell GHL, but GHL is a great way to go. And we give you the knowledge base. So the overwhelm that you're feeling and learning all of that stuff, you don't need to worry about it, right? Your investment's still $14.97. The link is on the page. That's whitelabelsuite.com/freedom. We're going to give you the super pack, the business growth super pack. We're going to show you the one call close framework, how to close a deal on one call. No follow-up, no kind of, yeah, let me think about it. The one call close framework. We're going to show you how to double your revenue in 90 days, how to run profitable Facebook ads, run profitable YouTube ads, the client quick wins framework. Anybody want that one? And never lose a client. So once you got them, you keep them. That's the freedom of a SaaS business, right? The super pack is included in our freedom package. We want to give you the sales accelerator bonus. This closed door training has created multiple 5-figure sales of GHL and the lead gen system. It's the big win. This is where you can find out how to sell this program for $5,000 and above and leave the struggling $99 sales for the other people. You heard John on our testimonial reel talk about creating millions of dollars worth of sales. He is the unlocker, and you get this entire system as part of the Freedom Program. As Brad said, I use this tool to help close a $16K deal. Nathan says, White Label Suite helped to secure a $20,000 client, right? Wilhelmine, she was the one that had a $6,500 sale, just shouting out the training and the systems, right? That's included. The Sales Accelerator bonus is included in the Freedom Pack. So we asked you guys, what would your life be like? Because this has been proven. It's been proven that you can achieve freedom with white label software. Now it's time for you guys to take action. What would things be like for you to create that ultimate freedom-based business? I asked you, how would your money be different? How would your time be different? How would your health be different? How would your relationships be different? And this is what we're offering. The Freedom Package includes the workshop with all of the templates, the recordings, and the workbooks. Kicks off next Monday. Our Fast Client Challenge, fully built out automated business designed to put sales in your pocket. The 20 free lead system, the one that made us famous, built us to 50K MRR in 90 days. The Fast Sales Snapshot, the full access for a whole year to our lead gen program with 1,000 leads a month. The white label rights to that program to be able to sell that entire lead gen system as many times as you like and build your freedom business. The total value just of those ones, $56.49. And then we added in the 3 white label complimentary packs with the training, the white label support materials, the sales collateral. We gave you the weekly live Q&A and training calls every single week live with you. The Growth Focus Super Pack, the Masterclass Vault, and the High Ticket Sales Accelerator Program, which adds nearly $16,000 to the program. All right. And you get it at that special offer of $14.97. Guys, I literally have 2 more slides left. I have 2 more slides. This is action time. So it's whitelabelsuite.com/freedom. That is where you can lock in your freedom program. Okay. I want to answer a couple of questions, right? And I know that Kyle and Johan have been in the chat answering for me. Let's answer a couple. Number 1, is there a guarantee? Is there a guarantee? Yep. 100%. We have a no questions asked 30-day money back guarantee. You get inside our program, don't like it for any reason, just hit us up. No questions asked. We want you to be successful. We've stacked the deck in your favor. But if there's anything that you're not happy with, just let us know. We literally can't make it any more risk-free than that. All right? Is it a one-time cost? I've seen people ask, is it a one-time cost? You're actually enrolling in an annual program, which means you get to keep that white label system. You keep that 1,000 leads a month. You keep the weekly trainings, the community access, all the tools, and all of the updates to your program for the lowest price it'll ever be. But you can cancel that at any time. What if, 6 months go by, not happy with it? Cool, just cancel, no props. So it's an annual fee. You get to keep access to our entire toolkit and that software and be able to sell that software, all right, for $1,500 a year. That's $124 a month. It works out to be, and you make 1 sale. Oh my God. Jared Holmes, thank you, man. Kyle, can you just screenshot that from Jared? I love that, man. Thank you so much. Jared just said, this is the best software community and all-round growth opportunity I've ever been a part of to date. That's amazing. Thank you. Benitha just said, could you do a demo on how it works with GHL? Yeah, we're going to cover that in the workshop. Literally how you can plug this straight into GHL. It's a one-click thing. How you can sell it and then sell GHL as an upsell on the back. That's literally how we can help you build freedom with it. Yeah. Cool. Another question. Can I get help? Can I get help? I feel like I need it. Yeah, absolutely. We've got a full team on hand. We are live in the community. Weekly Q&A calls, weekly training calls, plus live support. And AI support as well. It's in our best interest to help you. So yes, we will help you do it. And my last slide, again, is just a summary. You get our entire white label suite freedom program, the workshop, the SOPs and templates, the snapshots. We give you the tools and the training and the software. We even let you white label our software. We give you the client quick wins framework. We teach you how to run profitable ads. We give you the SOPs, the done for you white label support and tutorials, all of our templates and scripts, our call recordings when we've been making sales. We give you the lead software itself. We literally are here to help you achieve freedom. So guys, thank you so much for sticking with me for the time. I hope it's been entertaining. I hope we've provided value. I would love to work with you because I'm passionate about entrepreneurs succeeding. I'm passionate about helping you achieve freedom. All of those things that you posted in the chat, the things that would make your life better. What would it feel like? That's what I'm here for. I've been at the bottom of that valley, right? I've been so desperate for cash. I didn't even know if I'd be breathing in the next few days. I've been there. And we've helped thousands of entrepreneurs finally achieve that freedom. And over the last 3 years, we're working with over 2,000 people. We've been able to fine tune this system to the point where we can replicate it over and over and over again. Remember, it's not a conspiracy. It's just one tiny piece of the puzzle that you need to unlock your entire future. Let us help you. Let us stand right next to you. Yes, the investment is significant, and there's a good reason for that. There's a good reason for that. Have you ever bought anything and then you've had other products to compare to and you've gone, that one can't be any good. Look how cheap it is, right? We want to make this accessible to everybody, but there's so much value in here. Just even the software itself, being able to generate leads for any business that you run. There's so much value in here. We wanted to make it painful enough that you know the quality of what we're doing. And you can see the people shouting us out in the chat as well, and the people that we've worked with over the years. I know the investment's significant, but then so is your life. Yeah? Truth. So your investment is $14.97. It's an annual program. If you want to keep it next year, keep it. It's the lowest price it'll ever be, right? You want to cancel it? Cancel it. Fine. Our job is to make sure we provide you enough value that you never even think twice about it, right? And that's our job. Our business depends on making you successful. We want to give you the software to help you find leads. We're going to let you white label that software, which is the hottest market there is. Not a business on the planet doesn't need more leads. And we show you how to approach them, how to find them, how to put them into your funnel, how to sell to them, how to back end white label suite and GHL for $5,000 and above. None of this $99 a month stuff. We'll show you how to scale, how to build a team. We'll give you the framework so that you can add more people to your community and your team to support you to achieve a freedom-based business. That's what we're here for. We don't want you in the weeds working 100 hours a week. That's not what we're here for. We teach you how to be free. All right? It's our passion. It's what we do all day, every day, and I freaking love it. So it's whitelabelsuite.com/freedom. Guys, thank you for sticking with me. I hope you've had fun. Congratulations to our $100 Amazon gift card winners. Congratulations to those that have taken action, because we're serious about this. We're serious about helping you achieve freedom. Guys, thank you so much for the opportunity to come and say hello. You can contact us, drop into whitelabelsuite.com. There's a little chat box down the bottom corner. You can ask us anything you want to ask us. We are here to help you achieve freedom. Our entire business is based around that. And if you're serious about it, so are we. All right. I'm happy to stick around, guys. If there's anything, I'll keep that slide. Let me pop that slide back up onto the screen there, now that I had my little soapbox moment. So the link's up there. It's whitelabelsuite.com/freedom. If there's, Chris has taken action and he's in. Fantastic. Guys, I'm happy to stick around as long as you need. If you've got any questions, let me ask him. Kyle, I haven't been able to keep up with the questions. They've been going so fast. If there's any questions that people have got, would somebody mind shouting them out for me?
Yeah, for sure. So, sorry, man, I've lost my voice. Is there a payment plan? I've got that about 30 times in my messages right now.
So right now, it's a $14.97 investment, right? It works out to be less than $124 a month. Like, honestly, are you going to spend that amount of money on your business moving forward? We might unlock a monthly plan. It's not something that we've talked about, but just keep an eye on your email box. We'll talk to the team and see. What we want you to do is commit, all right? John, the answer to your question, if you're a paying white label suite customer, all of this is already included for you. So keep your wallet in your pocket. Once you're a white label suite customer, you get everything that we do. So, we'll see what we do. Yep.
Another question. We've got a lot of clients over here who have been with us for a long time, and they've just seen the upgraded screens for the first time. And they're like, when did you guys upgrade all this? So do you want to just...
Yeah, so
and
we
the group,
continuously
the
upgrading the
influencer
software. And
modules,
again,
etc.
that's something that you guys, you know, we spent, I think, close to $170,000 on the new refresh, new AI tools, new information in the system, new data coming in. Not a single one of you paid that. We did. So that's part of the benefit of, you know, the low investment it is to be with a white label software program. So our new updated system has new AI, has new functionality in the back, has so much more data. It's so much easier connections to GHL and all your other platforms as well. So we released that about a week ago. All of the white label videos are updated. All of the white label sales videos are updated. All of the, everything there is done. So yeah, we're continuously updating the program. Helen asks, is it a one-time program? Is it a one-time payment? It's actually an annual program. So you can enroll for the first year, you get everything. You want to keep it, and then you'll be able to keep that white label program. You make one sale to a customer, you want to be able to keep your license for white labeling and that. So it is an annual program. Paul says, how long is the offer?
Yep.
Sorry, man. Paul says, how long's the...
Yep.
Sorry, man, you go.
You go.
Okay, I was just going to answer Paul. We kick off the workshop, which is the part 1 of our Freedom Path, next Monday, and we'll close off this offer then. So you've got a couple of days to get in, and then we kick off the workshop Monday next week, all right? So Matt, in USA, turnover is bad. How many people quit? We've had heaps of people come in and go over our time for lots and lots of different reasons. We actually did a bit of an exit summary of our clients, and we asked them, why are you leaving? And they said, I'm not using it. And I was like, oh my God. So we actually did a training 2 weeks ago, helping people get a VA to run it for them, because the people who are running it are making money. So how's the turnover?
Real quick, I think he's referring to people in positions with like LinkedIn, and what I helped him understand was that our data is in real time.
Oh yeah, so we don't have a database. Yeah. The data is in live time. Yeah, yeah, cool. So Coach JP says, explain the SOP toolkit. There's all kinds of SOPs in there: how to scale, how to build, how to run ads, how to create landing pages, all kinds of stuff in there. Yep, Johan.
Yep. Existing members of White Label Suite, they're saying, how can they get access to this?
You get everything. It's going to be in the members area. The workshop's kicking off next week.
It's included. Yay.
Yep. So Wayne, yep. If you're a paying White Label Suite customer, everything that we've covered, absolutely included for you. And again, guys, when we talk about being an annual fee, right, for $14.97, you get to keep it and everything we ever release. So yeah, that's another reason why we want you to stick around. Yep. How many members do we currently have? Just over 2,000, Paul. Just over 2,000. So guys, the biggest thing to focus on is, how do I achieve freedom with this program? So we are literally going to break that down in the workshop starting Monday next week. Okay. We're going to start with explaining how to create the business that you really want, how to not build the business you don't want, because so many people get trapped in that, how to get your first sales, how to get people paying you, how to scale your business without scaling your time, right? Everything that we're building this about is about creating the freedom. So we give you the software, we'll give you the training, we'll give you the tutorials, we'll give you the workshops, we can make sure the challenge is there, back you up with the community, weekly calls. We want you to create a freedom-based business. Yeah. Are the white label support videos for white label products or GHL or both? So the white label support videos that we've got are for the lead tool, so you can sell that all day, every day and support it with the videos. We also give the GHL knowledge base as well. So we don't have updated videos, but that knowledge base is continuously updated. So you can install that in your GHL. And if people have got a question, they get an answer straight away. Paul says, do we have any members from Ireland and Europe? We've got plenty from Europe, a couple. Yeah, I believe so. Helen says, I don't know if I've got time to go through all this training. Yeah, I hear you. Just stick around for the fast start. Literally, like, what do I do to get my first client? Like, that is the primary thing. If we can't make it because we have to work, will replays be available? Yes, 100%. As soon as they're done, they will be up and in our members area. Are we using GHL to make CRM and website and affiliate management systems? Farad, yes, we are. We stand by GHL. We love GHL. If you haven't got GHL, guys, you can get a free trial again in our members area. Get a whole bunch of extra bonuses with that as well if you want to. We love GHL because it has everything in one. All right, guys. So what we're trying to do is help you. Simply, we've done it. We went through that valley. We struggled like crazy until we unlocked the door. Unlocking the door is being able to make sales quickly and scale and have an offer that works and make that, something that happens instantly. Being able to sit across the table from someone, as I said, on a napkin and write out exactly what you need to do. That's our fast sales framework. We are here to help you make this successful. The more people we help, the bigger our company goes. And that's what we're here for. So we have created a package that is standalone, whether it's GHL that you're selling, whether it's our own leads tool that you're selling, whether it's any white label software that you get your hands on. The framework allows you to create your true freedom-based business following the same steps, right? So this is something that you'll be able to take with you forever and ever. All right. So Eric, thank you so much, man. Eric's just said, I've worked with lots of different agencies. Walt and Johan are the real deal. If you can't succeed with them, you won't succeed with anyone. They're the best. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Roxy, there's a couple of snapshots in there. So the snapshots, the 20 free leads snapshot is the fastest path to gold. 20 free leads snapshot has got the whole system, the training, how to offer leads to people, entire like systems of how to create automated funnels and get people to book in with you that absolutely want to hear from you. And then the fast sales framework gives you the landing pages and the sales button and everything that you need. And guys, I just want to wrap up. One of our superstar people here is Jared Holmes. Jared, am I able to just call on you, mate, and just like talk about working with us and see if that, guys, again, we want to let you guys know that we're here to be serious. Jared, can I unmute you and just, you can let everybody know what it's been like working with us? Let's see if I've still got Jared.
This is very impromptu. Well, I would have done a script, mate, if I knew I was going to be put on the floor like this. I would have like got a suit and tie and everything else. No, I'm joking. Yeah, look, I think the big thing with White Label Suite is one of the things that I say to a lot of people, because I've been with these guys practically from the start, is one of the main lines that I say is these guys have changed my life. And the reason why I say that is the support that I've been able to get from Walt, from Kyle, from Johan is like next to none. The fact that they want you to win as much as you want to win is something that I really commend, because I remember a little while ago, back at the start, Johan was on a call and he more or less went, hey, we've got this amazing community. And if you ever need a hand, just reach out, because there's good people in this group that can help you. And I remember thinking, you know what, I might put his money where his mouth is and reach out to him directly and, try and ask for that help. And like, guys, I was completely blown away with the help that I've got. I still get amazing help, amazing support to this day. I love that I'm able to be involved in the community and help them with that, with everything that they come to me with as well. And then the other part of this is this tool is literally changing people's lives, right? It's changing our lives. It's changing our clients' lives. It's changing their clients' lives. I've had people signing up for this program and they're just blown away with this tech, right? Because if you look at like Google ads, if you look at Facebook ads, Facebook lead ads are averaging about 40 to 50 bucks a lead, depending on the industry you're in. If you're targeting business, it sits around that. Google ads, you're getting people coming through to your website, doesn't mean that they're necessarily converting. The price of this, to invest and get leads out of it and automate a process where you literally just find the people that you want to work with, put them through automation and then let it do the rest. All you've got to do is stand by the phone and reply to the replies. So I highly rate it. I think that I've done really good with what I've just shared now because that was completely impromptu.
And we love you, man. Thank you so much, Jared. Guys, David just shouting us out as well there in the chat. I appreciate you guys. Jared, thank you so much, man. Guys, I can't say it any other way. We live this community. We love entrepreneurs. It's for us, it's entrepreneurs that make the ripples in the world. We have employed, there's a heap of people on our team now, but Kyle, actually, Mr. Kyle, who again, I bow to, you're a freaking legend. We love you. Can I call on you just for a second? I'd love you to just chat about Brian's post in our Slack chat the other day. So Kyle's our head of operations, head of everything really. But Brian's one of our team members. Do you want to just like, mate, when I say that we are passionate about entrepreneurs creating the ripples, this is why.
Yeah, one thing that Brian posted the other day, which was really awesome to see, is that he's taken everything we've provided for him as far as what he's paid by White Label Suite and as part of our team. And he's literally been able to provide his family with a new home. So they've remodeled their new home that they live in, and he sent us a video walkthrough, pictures. It was just amazing to see that he's been able to do that. And it's been amazing to see a company, help provide that for him. And the video, the pictures, everything was just awesome to get to see.
Amazing. We help our team change their lives. And that's why, thank you, Kyle. That's why we are, as a company, so passionate about helping entrepreneurs, because we help you guys create little economies that grow to big economies, right? And you employ people and you change those businesses, you change those lives. Suddenly that person's able to afford a little bit better education for the kids. Suddenly that team member is able to create a life that they believed in. This is what we love, right? So we've chosen this path, not just with white label software. We could have just gone out and sold white label software all the time, but we pivoted that to actually helping other people do the same thing, because the impact that each of us makes in our local communities, in our worlds, in our families, in everything that we're doing is ripples that will extend out forever. And it's just nice. It's like a really great business. So guys, yes, the investment's significant. It's whitelabelsuite.com/freedom. Feel glad that it's significant. I understand that it's an investment. I understand that it's painful. We'll talk to the team and see if we can open up a payment plan, something like that. Don't know if we can. We want you guys to invest and commit, because those who pay attention, right? We want you to take the steps. We want you to succeed. There's no such thing as dipping your toe in the water. We want you to jump in and actually do the steps to create the freedom, like so many of those testimonials that I've shown you over the thing. Every one of those people on a video. Sean Clark, White Label Suite is amazing, right? We want you guys to commit, because it's that action that creates the courage, and it's that action that creates the competency and the fulfillment, all right? If freedom's worth it, let's go. If freedom is truly worth it, let's go. whitelabelsuite.com/freedom. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Congrats to our winners. Congrats to our action takers. I can see you guys in there already. Workshop starts on Monday. And if we've got 2 doors in our members area, right? 2 doors. One door is for the entrepreneur. This is how to succeed and grow a dream-filled business. And one door is for your team. This is how to structure your funnel. This is how to build, this is all of the work and the technique. You're the entrepreneur. We invite your team in. Bring your team, right? If you don't have a team, we'll teach you how to get one. But don't go through that door. That door's for your team. We're going to show you how to grow a business. We're going to show you how to achieve freedom. So come into our members area. Workshop starts on Monday. We're going to keep the offer open until then. Thank you so much for everybody that contributed. Amazing to see you. And guys, can't wait to work with you on the next step. Thank you so much, everybody. Cheers.